Recently, we've had a number of people ask us about pin crimp connectors. We have a TC, a solder pin connector. A lot of our LMR connectors are TC prefix. We also have easy connectors, beryllium copper spring finger, which are very, very popular. But in some applications, people looking to install connectors in the field and they prefer a pin crimp. We've always been hesitant using a hex crimp for concern for thermal coefficients. We don't know always where the cable connector is going to be used. Could be exposed to very extreme cold, concern about loosening up of parts. More recently, we've designed a series of our own pin crimp tools. They have 4 indents 90 degrees apart that come in and make a very secure crimp to the center conductor. We've run this through all types of vibration and thermal shock testing. Let me take just a moment to show you how to terminate with the pin crimp on LMR 400. First thing we're going to do, we're going to demonstrate with our CCT03 cutting tool. Good first step anytime you're terminating the cable. It's a spring loaded, get it a couple inches back from the end of the cable, place your finger through the hole, and just spin it. It makes a nice square, clean cut, nice and round without crushing the cable. What we'll do now, just take a drop of silicone lubricant, put a drop on the cable, take our WSB boot, strain relief boot, get it started, just slide that back a little bit. Take a crimp ferrule, slide that back. Now we take our CST-400 tool, side 1 and side 2, it's labeled. Little piece of material in there from last time it was used. Make sure there's nothing stuck inside 1. Place it onto the cable, put it all the way. Start pushing down on that thumb switch as you're spinning it. Once that thing bottoms out, make an extra spin or 2. Keep it depressed and pull it. That takes that whole pellet right off the cable. Now flip that tool around. There's a deburr tool in there. Line the deburr tool up and maybe a half a dozen back and forth. You take any burrs that are on that center conductor right off. Nice, clean, exposed center conductor. Now you look at side 2. There's 2 settings, clamp and crimp. Make sure the tool is set for crimp. Place it onto the cable. Just let the tool do the work. Just spin it right around until you feel it spin freely like that. Pop it off. Now the cable is all prepped and ready to go. At this point, you take a little PTFE piece of dielectric that comes with the connector. These connectors, I should say, come bulk pack, 52 a pack. That's why I have the little pieces out here all by themselves. Now you take your pin, the LMR 400 pin, place that over the center conductor. Now the tool here has 3 settings for pins. N, 4.3 and 7/16 DIN. So you line it up to the smallest hole for N. It's got a nest in there, it's just designed for the type N, so you can push it all the way in until you feel a hard stop in the tool, and then squeeze it. Now you've crimped that pin on there, nice solid, you got 4 indents, so it's securely onto the cable right now. You take your braid wires, just bring them back a little bit, fold them back a little bit. Take your body of your connector, nice snug fit, just push it and turn it, until it comes to a positive stop. You bring your ferrule all the way up. Braid wires are right where you want them to be. No need to do any trimming. Take a 429 hex crimp die. This is our CST 300/400, but 429 hex is what you want. You want to bring that all the way up to the back of the body and crimp it just once. You don't ever want to crimp it twice. If you do that, you crush the jacket, you crush the core, you change the impedance of the cable. There's little ribs built in the back of this connector, just as with all of our X-Series connectors. They happen to align with molded ribs in the back of this boot. You slide this boot up, you create an IP67 weather seal. Take another drop of lubricant, just dries so quickly. Start to slide that up. You might even heard that snap into place. That thing's locked on there securely. It's a great strain relief, and it's also IP67 tested. Thank you.